Mhm, mhm. All right. Good morning, Gajora. Look at this red, huh? Red, 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 red. It's coming down, coming down. Have a great weekend, David. Yeah, thank you, David. Thanks, man. It's been a great week. Anybody else have any questions? Anybody else? Anything? Mhm, mhm. What a dump on this Hewlett and Packard, right? Beautiful dump on it. That's why I never trade this. I don't like it. Um, AVGO just giving us a little bit of a pullback here. So let's see what it wants to do. Keep an eye on your resistance lines, right? You want to break through for a push up. You want to break those resistance lines so we can get a push on it. Um, yeah, HPE from 18 down to 14 almost. Caramba, yes. Good morning, tech support. Is everything as things should be, tech support? Is everything fine? Yeah. But look what we did with AVGO. Kajora, did you see it yesterday? Mm, right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But called it nice, yeah. Where's Fed? We're talking about it with Fed yesterday, an hour or so before um, the close of the market, what we wanted to see. So beautiful move on it. I don't know if anybody else traded this AVGO. If you did, well done. So let's see what the bell's gonna bring in with this AVGO. Keep an eye on your resistance lines. Any last minute questions? Anybody? Anything? Last minutes? Anybody? Anything? Jose, what will drive AVGO up or down? Buyers, right? Jose, you want to see buyers coming into AVGO so you can push it, right? It's always a struggle between those support the sellers and the buyers. Who's gonna have the upper hand? I mean, if you're gonna have like 500,000 buyers and 200 sellers, then then you got to push it, right? All right, guys. AJ's in the room. Good morning, AJ. All right, guys. Trade well. Read the notes very carefully and let the trade come to you. I'm out. All right, guys. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. So let's get this show started. All right. Is everybody ready? Can you guys hear me? Ready or not? I can hear you. All right,
Yes,
perfect.
baby, we hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Hear you.
Okay,
Loud and
okay.
clear.
All right, let's get started. Uh, put this one on blue. Put this one in spy. Maximize it. All right, let's get started with spy. Right now, spy, we are still a little bit on the heavy side. What we want to see on SPY is the market is in fear right now. They are a little bit afraid. All right. So we can easily break under your double bottom down there, which is this line showing up down here. All right. This is the line of double bottom. So let's see if we're going to see this one to break. And my next support line would be all the way down to 566. 60 area 56660 area is my next support on SPY. It's show you here. It's all the way down here to this purple line, right? So definitely keep an eye on SPY if we're gonna give it up. Right now, the report that came out was not that good, so that's why we got a pop, and the market says no, and we are getting a pull. So next one would be that Tesla. Like I said, we are still a little bit on the heavy side, so we can get a pull on it. Now Tesla is a little bit different setup here. Um, watch your double bottom down here on Tesla. So we want to see if we can get this Tesla to give us that pull back down to a support area before we can break it down and go even deeper. My next support line on Tesla after that would be that 25490. This is my next support down here on Tesla. So let's see if we're gonna break it for an upside move. You have your this trend line coming down here. You want to see if you can break over your resistance for an upside move after. All right, let it pull back down. See if you can hold that double bottom to begin with. Need to break above that resistance. You have the trend line coming down here before you can go up to the next resistance line on Tesla. Nvidia, um, on the heavy side, Nvidia is still. So definitely we want to see if Nvidia can break under support and give us a pull, right? Keep an eye on the next level of support all the way down here, which is making a double bottom. Watch out for this no sticking out. My support is this line, but it made a little bit of a pull under, all right? This no sticking under. So we can go deeper. Yeah, we can. Of course we can. We are still a little bit on the heavy side on Nvidia right now. All right, so let's see what else we have. We have this AVGO. AVGO made a beautiful move. We talked about it yesterday for an upside. We wanted that AVGO. We were talking about the um, yesterday evening. We wanted a push on earnings on this AVGO, and right now we are breaking under your support line here, giving us a little bit of a pull lower. AVGO still on the heavy side, all right, just like everything else. So definitely keep an eye on your next support line with this purple line down here at 192 and see if we can break it under and pull it even deeper. But right now we are on the heavy side. Now coin is another one to keep an eye on. Um, I'm just gonna mute Param here. His mic is all right. So coin is coming down to support here. So definitely keep an eye on this support line on coin you are coming down to. You break that support line, your next support line would be all the way down to 20670 on coin. All right. We know that Donald Trump's gonna speak later on tonight. Tonight, my time tonight. that Ken then said, talking about Bitcoin and stuff like this. So anticipation for a move upside, you need to break above your resistance up here, all right? And my resistance is at, what is this number up here? It is at the 220, 220.60. You need to break that resistance lines for an upside move on coin. So definitely keep an eye on it. The same thing goes for MSTR. All right. So what's this MSTR is still holding support here. We are not breaking under. We are holding the support. So keep an eye on MSTR if it's going to break over your resistance line and push. All right. So keep an eye on this resistance at 310.80. You want to break through for an upside move on MSTR. Right now, we are holding that support area. So once we break over that resistance on MSTR, your next resistance would be that 322.30 area on MSTR. All right. Now let's see what else we have. Now this Chinese stocks, the Baba, the PD, Baidu. Now Baba is making a flag here, beautiful flag on Baba, but Baba is making a double top here. All right, you are hitting a double top on Baba. Just a little bit higher. That's where you have that double top here on Baba. Is it flagging? Yes. For a downside move, you want to see this one break under your support line so you can get that coming down thing, right? So you can take it on the downside, but you need to wait a little bit to break under that support of 142.90. You want to break that support so you can get that pull and short it and take it down. All right. The same goes for PDD, probably sitting up there. Yeah, PDD, the same kind of thing. Beautiful flag on it. Look at this. All right. So you want to break under your support and push. Right now, PDD is still flagging for a little bit higher, but definitely keep an eye on your support line. Baidu, same kind of thing. All right. Baidu, same kind of setup. So watch your support line and see if you're gonna break it and take it down. All right, let's see what else we have. We got what is TTT doing here? I think MU. What are you doing here? MU, another one that is flagging and doesn't know what it wants to do right now on MU. We are holding support. Your support on MU would be that 89.65. Your resistance for an upside move you want to break through would be that resistance of 91.20. 9120 for an upside move. So that's your resistance on it. Meta. Making a nice double bottom here on Meta, guys. All right, beautiful double bottom. It's holding here for now. Just going grinding sideways. Your first resistance you want to break through on Meta would be this. Oops, a little bit lower there, and that resistance line would be that the 630.90. No, 631.10. 63110 is the line you want to break on Meta for an upside move. So keep an eye on that one. Apple. Apple's the same kind of setup, just like Meta has right now. Just grinding sideways, no direction on it. All right, you are between support and resistance lines. Doesn't want to push through, right? At least not yet. You have a resistance at the what is that? 535.50. You want to break through, and your support you are sitting on right now would be that 234.10 on Apple. Another one that it's doing exactly the same thing with support and resistance would be that TSM. It's not breaking over your resistance coming up. You want to see this one break above that 179.15. Your support on this one would be that 176.35. So no direction on this one either. SMCI, it's holding it. It's not. It went up to resistance here. It doesn't want to push through, but it is coming down to support, and you are holding that support here right now. So right now you are between support and resistances playing ping pong. Beautiful flag on it. So let's see if it's gonna hold that, break over your trend line flag here and see if we can push it on SMCI. Um, all right. Does anybody else have any other tickers you want us to talk about? Any other tickers that you wish?
IoT.
What was that?
IoT.
Can you please write it? I cannot understand it. Just write it in the general. IoT? LOT. LOT. Uh,
IoT.
oh, it's an
IoT. They had earnings. Yeah, they had
IoT. Got it. Um, mm, well, you are still on the heavy side. If you're gonna see this one IoT, you are on the heavy side right now. So you want to see if you can get it down to your support line and break it. Your support is 37.35. All right, 37.35. You break under that support, that's where you're gonna get it all the way down to 35 area on IoT. So right now, it came up to your resistance on this one would be that 39.65 is your resistance. It's giving you a little bit of a flag here. Definitely it has. All right. So you're having a nice flag here, and your resistance is just a little bit above. So this is your trend line flag you are having on it, and this is your resistance that you need to push through for an upside move. Careful with this one because of the volume. All right, there is no volume in it, so be very very cautious. All right. Anybody else? Anything?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other tickers? Any other tickers you wish to talk about? So definitely keep an eye on this coin and Mister. Um, see what else we can find here. Do we have anything interesting? Well, that's that. I guess that's it, guys. On the tickers right now. Um, guess that's it. If you guys have any other tickers you want me to talk about, I know VST Dina would like to talk about VST. Holding support here, Dina, on your VST. You're hold
always.
yes, you're holding support, but
Mhm.
it's doing absolutely nothing right now. This is just sideways grinding, right? Came up
Yeah.
to resistance, doesn't want to push through, but definitely you want to see if for an upside move you want to push through that resistance so you can go a little bit higher on it.
Okay.
Arm,
Yeah, what about ARM? Let's look at
arm.
ARM.
All right, arm is coming down to a double bottom down here on arm. So right now you're trying to hold on to that double bottom on arm here. Your resistance on arm for an upside move, you want to see this one. You want to curl it for an upside move. You want to break over this resistance at what is that? 120 spot 60 for an upside move on it.
Okay.
And then you're gonna have the next resistance at 122.08 and 123.50.
Okay. What do you think about NRG? It's just
NRG.
down. It's an energy.
Energy. Yeah, energy,
It's just like, thank you.
energy, NRG, energy.
I mean, can it go lower? Yeah.
Yeah, you're still on the heavy side right now on NRG, so you definitely want to see this one break under that support line of what is that, 90? You want to break that support, all right?
Mhm.
You're grinding, so you gotta wait at it. You are on the heavy side. Your resistance for an upside move on energy would be all the way up there at 92.23. Let's call it 25, isn't it? I think it's 25. No, 93.40 is your resistance. So right now you want to see this one if you can dump it under that support line on energy, all right?
Okay.
And let's see. Any other stock you guys want to talk about?
What did you not cover? Hmm. Did you do
What's
you did
what's
Tesla, right?
Tesla? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
What's this DHR if it's gonna break under your support here on DHR? Could be a nice short as well. Ken, got it. All right, Ken. Thank you. Google, Google coming down to support here at 171.64, holding it, flagging. So definitely keep an eye on Google if it's gonna what it wants to do at this support area. If it's gonna break over your resistance or what. Right now we are just grinding sideways. All this is one huge grind, no direction on it. All right, guys, that's what I have this morning. So let me put on Spy here and let's see what it wants to do. Right now, Spy came down to that support and bouncing. It's holding it up here. Keep an eye on your Tesla to break over that resistance coming slowly up to. AVGO, definitely another one to keep an eye on. Keep an eye on your coin and Mister with Donald Trump speaking later on today. Mhm. Any questions? Any other ticker you want me to take a look at? All right. We have what? We have another 4 more minutes, less. So let me just put support lines here on different tickers. Tendance, do you have anything? Anything else you're looking at?
Nope, really, at the moment.
Kajora, you're watching NVIDIA, PLTR. Thanks, Kajora.
Gotta remember it's sell-off Friday.
Yeah, careful, all right? With the news that came out, with the report that came out, with not very good numbers. So let's see how the market is gonna react on it. It is Friday, like you said, Dina. So just because just AVGO still pulling, coming down to the next level of support here, 186.
You gotta think more what's gonna happen, what could happen this weekend. We don't usually have to worry about this, but now we do. It's like, what could
Mm-hmm.
happen over the weekend?
Well, a lot of things can happen over the
Yeah,
weekend, and so definitely. You need to know and follow what it is that's gonna make an upside or downside on the market, right? Whether
Yeah.
it comes out of US, Japan, China, right?
Mhm.
It matters. So right now we are still on the heavy side, okay? No, red, it doesn't. Right now we are getting a bounce on this AVGO holding that support line here, right? You're trying to hold on. But a nice pull nevertheless. So let's see if SPY is gonna respect that support. Why don't I have SPY up here? SPY. Respect that double bottom. Nvidia slowly coming down, wants to retest here. We have less than a minute, guys. Get ready. Here we go.
To the races.
Tesla's trying to get up to that resistance. Not yet, not breaking through yet. It's important we get that SPY with us, all right? A little bit of a push here on Tesla. Not very successful yet. Come on. Figure it out. What do you want to do? Here we go. Breaking above resistance, giving us a little bit of a push. SPY still holding it down there. So is SMCI holding support and coin is holding MSTR. Everything else is holding right now. Just Tesla is making a little bit of a move here. Coming up to that trend line. You want to see that break over that resistance trend line coming down. The purple line here, Nvidia is trying as well. SPY, not yet. Not yet. Come on. Push through. Push. 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 Coming up to the trend line resistance here. We want to push through here on Tesla. Nvidia is pushing through. AVGO is not giving us any kind of a curl for an upside move yet. Come on, Tesla, push through here. Push, push. Nvidia came up to the next resistance, pulling back. SPY still testing that resistance. You want to push through here. Still trying. Having a little bit issues here on Tesla and Nvidia. SMCI making a little bit of a pop, slowly coming up to resistance. Who wants to see if you can push through? Come on, Tesla, push. Push one more time. Come on, take it up there. I want to see that Tesla go up to the next resistance there at the 265 area. Nvidia broke under support here. Why is it so difficult? Push through. Come on, man. Push. And SPY is still not giving us that move we want to see and push through resistance. It's hesitating a little bit here. Station. Breathing a little bit. AVGO is still not curling. Come on, buy. AVGO is trying here, making a little bit of a curl for an upside move. Take care of that resistance now in front of you, right? On AVGO. Volume coming in is 600, 700,000 on AVGO. There goes Tesla. You're coming up to the next resistance. Here's where you need to take some profit off. All right, you're coming up to the next resistance. SPY's trying to push through. AVGO still not breaking over resistance line. MSTR broke under support, giving us a little bit of a pull deeper. Same thing goes for Reddit. Coin is still holding support though, barely. SMCI not breaking over resistance yet. A little bit of a pop on Apple. PLTR is trying as well, not very successful, giving us a pullback of that resistance area on Tesla. AVGO doing absolutely nothing. We are not pushing through resistance right now. Nice push on Apple as well. So Tesla is coming up to this resistance we wanted. Let's see if we're gonna push through here. This is definitely a place where you need to take some profit off, right? This resistance area. Hold on to some. I don't know if it's 10%, 15, 20, 50, whatever you want, and see if you can push it through. AVGO coming down and retesting support. By giving it up again, trying to break on the support here. Look at the NVIDIA pull here, coming down and wants to retest support on NVIDIA for a break under.
Airlines are losing it.
American Airlines are losing it.
Everything.
Ooh,
Every airline.
nice pull. Nice pull. Nice pull on Baba. Did anybody take any of those Chinese we were talking about? Nice break on Baba. Nice break on PDD. Canadians are not traveling to the States now. Okay. Got it. Thanks, Red. Did anybody take any of those Chinese stocks down? Beautiful move. Nice break. Nice pull. Nice push on Apple. So this is your Baba coming up to resistance here again. So you broke under that support, gave you that pull. Look at this pop again on Baba, right? Coming up and retesting resistance here on PDD. Same kind of setup, right? You broke under support, gave you a pull, coming up and retesting resistance here of those Chinese ones. So be careful with them right now. This pop and pull, or pull and pop you're getting. Tesla is still holding it here. NVIDIA bouncing off support, doesn't want to give it up. AVGO still holding support. Well, right now Tesla is trying to push over that resistance area, having a little bit issues. So this is where you need to be a little bit cautious now, right? You took some profit off, you left a little bit on the table. Nice bounce on Nvidia off support line. So right now, Apple, nice push on Apple, coming up to 137.50 on Apple. Nice breakout, nice push. Meta, let's see what Meta did. Absolutely nothing. So the best thing now with Tesla is a pull flag and see if we can push it higher, right? That's what we are looking for right now on Tesla, so be cautious. AVGO is trying here. Wants to come up and retest resistance.
Earl is playing out nicely from yesterday.
Which one?
Earl.
Burl. Burl.
Yep.
Yeah, nice
Started that
short.
short after the earnings pop.
Very pretty. SPY slowly coming up to the next resistance. Apple is moving higher. Nice push on ARM as well. Finally got a curl on coin and MSTR. They're trying to make a push here, so we got to keep an eye on them if they're going to break over your resistance if you are trading one of them. If anybody have any questions, Tesla is giving us that pullback. We want this pullback, all right, on Tesla. By hitting the next resistance here. Come on, push through, push, push, push. Here comes the pull on Tesla. SPY is also having a little bit of issues here breaking through that resistance. But we want to see that we can break through so we can take the market up, right? We need to get that SPY up there, start pushing it. Nice move, Dina, on your arm. Your next resistance will be that 122.08, I guess, somewhere around there. Coin coming up to resistance here on coin. See if you can break it over that resistance and push it higher. Nice push on Mister as well. If anybody's in any of those. Apple coming up to the next resistance here. 138.65. Getting a break over on the SPY. Your next resistance on SPY, it's all the way up at 176. 176. Now careful, all right? Careful, just like yesterday, all right? Remember, we got a push, topping, curl, and bye-bye. Everything went down, all right? So if you're longing anything, just move your stops accordingly. SMCI is also coming up to a double top here. Just like coin is at the moment, we are not pushing through resistance on coin yet. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Kajura. It's weird, right? Yeah. Geo still having issues breaking over resistance. Tesla is coming up and retesting here.
That was a beautiful morning, Janny. Thank you.
Well done, Dina. Coin coming up to resistance. We want to see if coin can break over that resistance coming up to right here, right now. This 220, 220,
0.6.
60
Yep.
on coin. You are hitting it right now.
That's great. I mean, that's amazing how you can, I mean, it just goes straight to your resistance. You know what you're
Same
doing.
thing. Yeah, the same thing goes for MSTR coming up to resistance here, right now. Just like coin is, MSTR is doing exactly the same thing. Coming up to resistance here at what is that? 30309,
You said 310.80.
380 something.
You said 310.80. 310.8.
Got it.
What's one?
Thanks, Tina.
Sure.
Now, come on, Tesla. Taking care of the resistance point. So SPY's almost there at the next one. Come on, push through. Push through. Don't let it pull on you. We wanted to pull on Tesla and push, right? So it's very important we break over those resistance. Otherwise, it's gonna give it up. So manage your stops, take profit, and all that. Apple is pushing higher. PLTR coming up to resistance here at the 8368, 8368 on PLTR. SMCI is hitting resistance as well. SMCI, nice push coming up to that 3770. Coin is having a little bit issues breaking over resistance. So right now, Dina, your arm is hitting that resistance point up here. Your arm. You want to see if you can push through it. So thanks, Kajora. I haven't seen that one actually. Yeah, nice push. RGTI. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Kajora. All right, so is everybody done for the day? Everybody done for the day, or what? So let's see what. Huh? What? No. No, no. No, I'm just gonna go around a little bit here. Arm. All right. So look what we did on arm here. Hold that support, break over the trend line flag, and push, right? So right now, arm is coming up to that next resistance and holding it here. We want to push through on arm. Coin, we set this one to hold that support line. And right now, coin is hitting that next resistance here. You want to push through. MSTR, another one that broke over the trend line flag coming up to the first resistance, broke through coming up to the second one. All right, you want to see if you can push through here on MSTR. Apple, crazy move on Apple, beautiful move on Apple, beautiful flag break, beautiful move. So well done, guys. PLTR, another one that's making this move right now on PLTR. So definitely we had beautiful moves on the upside. This AVGO is another one that it's absolutely not doing anything. I mean, we are still trying to break over the first resistance here on AVGO. So that's why we're saying don't get stuck in one ticker, one thing that you are just focusing on. That's it. If the stock doesn't want to make a move, you are missing out on all the rest of the moves. So it's very important you got one, two, three tickers that you are looking at. You cannot look at all 20, right? But concentrated on, even though you have, let's say, 10 tickers on your screen, concentrate on those one, two, three that we are talking about, right? Yeah, beautiful move on PLGR. Well done, Kajira. SPY is testing resistance here. AVGO trying to push over resistance. Now, careful, like I said, we're not going to have just a repetition of yesterday's, right? Like yesterday, we wanted the pull, we wanted the push, and then it topped up and then just plummeted down the rest of the day. We could see the same, so be cautious, all right? Just move your stops up. Any questions, anybody? Hmm. Coin push. Hmm. Yep, got it. Thanks, Kajira. Nice push over on coin. Got it. I don't know where your VWAP is. Where is that? Would that be 63? 263? Oh, so it's right where my line is. That's funny, isn't it? Have a great opening. Cup. Oh, it's okay, my English. On this RGTI. Is that the one, Kajura? Got it. Got it. Mm, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. You are hitting resistance here. Or at least I have a resistance right here, right now. Yeah. All right, guys. So let's see if we can get another push on the market. All right. One more push on Nvidia, on Tesla, on ARM, on Apple, on PLTR, Coin, SMCI, MSSMTR. We want to see another push, right? To finalize that double top before we can take things down. That would be the best setup. Dina, your arm coming up to the next resistance, 123.50. You want to push three here, 123.50.
Thank you.
Come on, push more.
Oh, look at RGTI. It's going up.
Mhm.
Good.
Does everybody know about the YouTube channel?
Yes, I'm subscribed.
All right.
Tell everybody.
Oh, there's Fed. Hello, Fed.
Jenny's been waiting for you all day, Fed.
Yeah,
I
because
woke up like,
It's
I
like,
was
where's
talking
Fed? Where's Fed?
because we were talking about this AVGO before the earnings yesterday. What we wanted to see out of it, right? Beautiful. So well done, Fed. Uh, that's why we went through it on AVGO. We went through on this one on AVGO. Right now, we are just grinding and coming down to support here again. We are not pushing through resistance areas. So AVGO is doing absolutely nothing, right? Coming down, testing support here again, making a double bottom. If it's gonna break under here, it's gonna pull down. My next support on AVGO is down there, the 180 area. So let's see if it's gonna break or not. Right now, we wanted the one more push on the market, right? One more pop and top it off and pull it. That's what we want.
so why is Apple flying?
Well, good question. We answered that question. What was it? A couple of days ago when Candance was talking about it. Remember? Uh, it's a defense stock. Apple is a defense stock. It became right, Candance.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The phones will protect us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a flight to safety. If you look at the sector rotation that's going on right now, basically all of the buys are happening in sectors that are more value oriented than growth oriented, right? So it's out of tech, it's out of financials, it's out of any of the growth names, and it's moving into the value names, right? So it's like consumer defensive, consumer cyclical. Apple just happens to be one of those because it really has always been one of these plays where like pretty much the funds will always buy it, right? Every dip. So you're seeing like it move opposite to the market now,
Thanks, Candance.
more like a value stock than a growth stock.
Mhm.
Now, this divergence may not last, right? But it is happening right now. So it's something just to keep an eye on.
Yeah. May not last. Fed, what are those eggplants doing here? What's with the eggplants? What do they mean?
Boys have, what's that kindergarten cup line?
I don't know any Kid Cup line.
Kindergarten cup with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Uh, guilty? I have no idea.
Boys have penises, girls have vaginas.
I'll be back.
Mhm. So if anybody have anything you guys want to talk about, good timing right now. Market is taking a little bit of. Let's see. I have nothing, no plans. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, I have to work a little bit too. Other than that, no, nothing.
He's gonna visit the cemetery with his doggy, right, Danny?
Yes, great. A little
heard,
bit, a little bit.
haven't heard that in a while.
Well, when things breaks, I need to fix them.
Mhm.
Clean or something. So I was thinking actually the work that's related on that is to change my oil. That's it. Just a little bit of an oil change.
Mm.
SPY coming down to the next support here. Let's see what it wants to do now. Green, no, I don't trade in pre-market. I don't. I'm on the mic here. I'm looking for questions. I'm looking for tickers. I'm doing all the other stuff, but I'm not. I'm not taking any trades. I need to be a little bit more concentrated on the things that I do and want to trade than scanning the scanner for new stuff and stuff like this. Because in pre-market, it's all about the scanner. What shows up nonstop, 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 right? So I don't have to do that when the bell rings. Right now, SPY's holding the support here. So let's see if we're gonna lose that support to go even deeper. That's what you want right now, right? Break, support, and pull. Break and pull. Break and pull. Pull it lower. Pull it lower. All right. Now what we want to see is a pop. All right, to get it a little bit higher again, and then take it down again. All right. So we want to see a little bit of a pop where you can add to your position, your short positions on a pop, and then pull again. All right. That would be now the second thing that we want to see, or a third.
What would be absolutely amazing is if they dumped it when Powell was speaking and then pumped it when Trump was speaking.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would be a message.
that'll be a plan.
Yes.
Well, first of
that
all,
would
because I think they want lower, right? So, but they're holding this in a pattern. I mean, it's weekly OPEX, so, Fridays can be a bit just sideways chop. But if when Powell starts talking, they drop it, I think they're going to drop it to my ultimate target for this low, or for this wave down at least. And then it'll be a perfect opportunity for Trump to come in at 3 and pump it. Because if crypto pumps, like I think it will, when he's talking about the whole crypto scheme he's got going on, then the market's going to go, well, let me put it this way. The tech, the growth names, so the Qs and part of SPY will go up with it. So I think though the Qs would have a stronger push than the SPY, only because, the Qs are obviously all growth names. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
right.
That would be great because that would send a signal too.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a big signal. Yeah.
Because every time Powell spoke before, the market pumped, right? But that had a lot to do with hedges rolling off. So, like, you kind of have to, remember that. But today, it just might be the opposite. So, we'll see.
Thanks, Kendra.
Especially because this administration, like after Besant talked about what their plan is with the tens, then, it should be clear to everybody by now that the administration's going to focus on the tens and has nothing to do with Powell anymore. Like they're making it blatantly clear that all of which I don't think really the administration before made it blatantly clear, but is what's obvious to traders who know the market, that the 10-year does not move on the Fed funds rate. They're completely different, um, levers, so to speak. And Powell only has power over the Fed funds rate, right, which is the overnight bank funding rate. So, the 10-year is free to go wherever the bond traders take it. Now, with Besant coming in and saying the administration is going to focus on the 10-year, it means that they are going to get yields down, which means prices up. And then obviously bond traders are going to be like, oh, great. Well, if he's going to be, like trying to bring yields down on the 10-year. And if I were a bond trader, at least, I'd be like, great, I'm jumping into bonds because that means prices are going up, right? So buy now, sell later. It's almost like, I wouldn't say it's a sure thing because there's no sure thing in trading, but it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start trading bonds.
Although that's for the big
The
boys.
snoozer. It's a snoozer. Trust me.
For the big boys, Candace. It's not the.
Gary Gensler, that's Janny's favorite dude.
Is that one of the crazy eyes guys?
No, that's the SEC. That's the former head of the SEC.
Right.
Remember, Maverick used to talk about him, right? Sleepy Gensler. He was asleep, like would never do anything.
Right. Mhm. Thanks, Kajura. Oh, that guy? Damn. You can see it, just his face. It says it all. I mean, I don't even have to say. Just his face. It's enough. Weasel. All right, getting the pop that now we wanted.
He kind of looks like, oh, not that guy.
Hmm?
Peter Navarro kind of looks like Biden a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a coffee while
Red 2 green
the indexes do
apology.
not.
All right.
Yeah, hold on one sec.
Hmm. Any questions? Anything else you guys want to talk about? So the market right now is taking a little bit of a breather, going a little bit slowly here right now. Nice pull on everything. Your arm, coin, PLTR, whatever you want to do. Nvidia coming down to a double, triple bottom down here right now on Nvidia. SPY is trying to hold on to this support. Guys, do you remember in the pre-market when we were talking about the stock, Anita? think we were talking together for a pull, right? A pull, pop, add to your position, take profit, move it up, pop it, add to your position, and taking it down without looking, right? You guys remember that we were talking about this morning, right? All right, so now Tesla is coming down to the next level of support here. So let's see if Tesla's going to now break that support to be able to push it lower. Uh, Green, no, I have mental stops. I use mental stop. I used to use hard stop back in the beginning, when you are not used in trading and all that. So hard stop is really, really important when you are new, but mental stop is where I'm at right now. It's like trading wheels, just another trading wheel on your journey. That's it. Come on down, lower. Just like yesterday, we got a pop, right? Topped it off, take the things down, just like we are doing right here today again. Thanks, Kajula. Yeah, we're still on the heavy side right now. So let's see if we can break that SPY. Break that SPY underneath that support line, right? Pew, pew. Netflix. And more down, I guess, right? Ooh, nice. I think Candance is still shorting this one on her swing trade on Netflix. Nice. Beautiful trade. Look at the SMCI. Good. Take it down. Take it down. Broke on the support. Go lower. Move your stops down, right? Move your stops, all right? That's the only thing you need to be concerned about right now. Move your stops. Um, Beautiful short on coin, SMCI, Reddit, Mr. Nvidia, PLTR, whatever you wanted, right? Even ARM and the rest of the gang, anything. Just a repetition right now from what we had yesterday. Yeah. A pop, top it off, dump it. If anybody have any questions? So right now Tesla is coming down to this support here, holding. Same thing goes for your SPY. You're trying to hold on to this support here. You want to lose it because you are shorting it, and you want to lose that support to be able to come down to the next support, which is all the way down here. All right, that's what you want. We are still a little bit on the heavy side, so whatever it does, making a little bit of breathing or not, we want to get it this one lower down. Always that resistance point, you need to take some profit off, right? Take some off. Don't be shy. And take the rest down. Mhm. And if anybody have any questions, we are many in here. We are legion. Break and pull, break and pull, break and pull. Come on. What is AVGO doing? AVGO, did it do anything or more downside? Ooh, nice break. AVGO. So AVGO broke on the support line. So let's see if we can get it down to the next line of support, all right? All the way down there. That's your next line of support. So this lines we don't need anymore. The whole market is coming down. SPY is coming down to the next level of support. Come on down. What is it Ken Dance is saying? Come to mama?
Come to mama.
Come to mama. Mhm. Mm. Is anybody trading AVGO on the downside? Is anyone taking it down right now? Not? I don't have to look at it, right? We can go over to this RGRTI. If anybody is. No. GRTI. Maybe? No. Oh, mon Dieu. What was it called?
RGTI.
RGTI.
Yeah.
All right. So this is your support lines you're coming down to on RGTI. Guys, if you have any ticker you want me to put up on the screen, let me know, all right? Whatever you are trading. So let's see what's by coming down to the next support here. So now you are shorting, all right? You want to see now break under the next level of support, just like on Tesla, just like on everything else. Coming down to support, you want to break it. One step at a time. Really?
Yeah,
McDonald's? Damn.
of course.
Yeah, okay. But burgers have defense stocks now? Come on.
McDonald's is. So is
I mean,
BJ's. Take a look at BJ's.
wait a minute. I thought this BJ means something different. What you're confusing me now.
Oh, Habibi.
They told me not to say this word.
Refer back to Ed's eggplant.
So are you saying
Anyway,
now?
moving on.
All right,
BJ the ticker.
BJ the ticker. Got it.
Right, so you see that move
Nothing.
that it made yesterday?
Yeah, it's terrible today, but nice
Yeah,
pop.
today, right, but
Yes.
like yesterday, right?
Mhm.
So it
Yeah.
popped and it held it.
Hmm. Yeah.
Now, interestingly, however, cost is losing it. So they're going against the grain, but they really desperately needed a pullback. I mean, that's $1,000. That stock is ludicrous. I don't care how much you shop at Costco. Personal opinion.
Hmm. Yeah. But I wouldn't have thought that McDonald's is a defense dog. I mean, there are so many other ones that would be so much better than McDonald's, but what do I know? I mean, whatever the McDonald's is saying is selling, right? I mean, it turns to poo poo, right? It's not something that you can hang on the wall or use it for something. I mean, the only thing you're gonna do with eating McDonald's is go to the toilet. So, anyway, what is Target doing? Target, is it doing anything or is it holding it? Yeah, holding. So all the other consumer sector tickers are just holding here, right? Doing absolutely nothing right now. Mhm. All right, we are making a little bit of a base here, guys. Tesla, SPY, holding everything. RGTI is also holding this next level of support. Coin is coming down, holding that support. The same thing goes for SMCI, MSTR. What else? Apple coming down to support and flagging as well. So definitely keep an eye on them. If you're gonna get a curl for an upside move, break over your flags or resistances or whatever you have.
Spot's finally rolled over too. About time for that one.
Spot.
Spot.
Nice pull. Yeah. What does Spot actually do? Isn't that Spotify? That's
Uh-huh.
music,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Oh, got it. All right, let's see what else we have out there. RGTI coming up to the first resistance. No curl yet on SPY or on Tesla or on Nvidia, right? We are not getting any kind of a curl yet. Not yet.
Except for the Qs.
Qs.
Qs. See how long lived it is. The QQ, QQ, QQ. Who's in the pew?
Stocks are breathing here a little bit. Well done. Yeah, Gajora, I would like to see more downside. What time is the first one talking? The chosen one?
12:30.
How long
It's
time is that?
basically in just under 2 hours.
2 hours. All right. Got it.
Just under 2 hours
Thank you.
from now. Mhm.
Um,
Like an hour and a half, basically.
okay.
A little more than an hour and a half. I hate to say it, but that might be the low for the Qs.
No, no, no. We want to go lower.
I know, but we're hitting 50 on the weekly. So that's like the institutional line, right? Like they're going to want to hold that. Now they could go a little lower to stop out the people at 483 spot 75, which is the election low. But
Let me see
I get the
Qs.
sense that they want higher. I don't know. Call me crazy.
Well, we are coming. Where's my line
We're getting a
here?
big pump now. I don't know
Oh,
what's going
my
on.
line on the Qs is a little bit lower. Oh, yeah. Why are we getting this now?
That's what I
Wanted
said.
this one to come down there. What? How do you? Nice, Kajura. Well done. Spy. Nice pop on RGTI. You guys are trading. Anybody else? Any questions? Anything else you guys want to talk about? Good or bad? Probably good for the market to go up.
Talking about him being open to a truce, basically.
Well, that's what he has been saying all along, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but the Europeans don't want it. That's why I posted this thing with what happening with the Europeans. They don't want it. They don't want to hear about it. It's crazy.
So fun.
Unbelievable, man. The Europeans don't want peace. They want a war with Russia. I have no idea. I mean, they're psychos. Everybody wants peace, not the Europeans. I mean, I'm talking about the political leaders. I'm talking about Brussels, European Union. They do not want to talk about peace. Crazy. Yeah. I don't know what that exactly meant, but it sounded really good, man. Oh no, 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 no. The Europeans are the ones who doesn't want the peace. They want
That's
to
what he's
continue the
saying.
war. Yeah.
He's basically saying like, they would pretend, but the Europeans aren't pretending. They're just basically like, no, we don't want peace.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they were pretending before with the Minsk 1 and 2. They were pretending.
But then once Boris basically was like,
Yes, exactly.
yeah,
Boris.
that moment
Hmm.
that will live in infamy,
Yeah.
right?
All right, Kajora. Thanks, Kajora. All right. All right. Keep an eye on your support lines. Keep an eye on your support lines. So we got a little bit of a pop here. So the whole point now is to continue the downside move with a break under those supports. All right. Remember, we were talking about the stock is breathing and all that, right? So we have 2 more hours before the chosen one comes out and speaks. And then later on, a lot later, we have the Donald taking the mic. So if that's going to happen, like Kenda says, then we have more downside right now, right? More downside. And then turn it around and push it, right?
Well, we have to see, right? So like
Mhm.
they said, the Qs hit the weekly 50. Now they might try to hold that because that's the
Mhm.
institutional bull bear line, right? Like the institutions want to keep it's kind of like think about like defense, right? In football. Like, it's like they send the defense out on the field to defend that line, right? And it might dip a little bit below it, but they don't want it to go like too far below it, right?
Yeah.
So, that's the key is kind of like, all right, where do they end up with this? Oops.
We don't want to go sideways now for 2 hours until the chosen one speaks, right? That would be terrible. AVGO
This
is
is
also
gonna
coming up and testing
sorry,
resistance on
this is
AVGO.
gonna be
Go ahead,
battleground
go ahead,
here.
go ahead.
It's gonna be battleground.
Mhm. This is your AVGO coming up and testing that resistance. You don't want to break over. You want to break under your support trend line and pull it again if that's what you're looking for, right? Mhm.
The only way they're going to overcome any of this downtrending is we've got it on all time frames except for the weekly. I mean, they're gonna have to really squeeze this either when like Powell's talking or when Trump is talking. They've got to pump this. There's no other way that they're gonna get over this because it's very heavy pressure to the downside.
Right.
I mean, I'm just looking at all of my time frames and I'm like,
Yeah.
oof. My God, MDB. Look at this thing. Still coming down.
That thing hadn't even had a chance.
Beautiful.
MDB.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm watching it too.
MDB.
But
I
then
mean,
that's what if they
186,
want the
really?
market to come down lower?
We've
I
got
mean, what if they want that correction
what's that?
deeper? What if they want that correction deeper down on the market?
Oh, I'd love for them to correct this deeper down. I really would. I mean, either they have to really rip it to the upside, and I mean like, all the shorts covering such a degree that like it starts creating at least on the 30-minute or the hourly chart some green in terms of trend up. Then and only then I think are they going to start overcoming this because it's really tough. Like they've got some serious headwinds.
Yeah.
The bulls do. Is every single like yesterday I had some bullish setups on some time frames and they all got negated, So the bears are completely in control.
Mhm.
I mean, I would love to see this thing come down to on the Qs, it would be 465.
Mhm.
But if we are correcting, let me see, where's this? We're correcting all the way back to October 2023, then we could be going down. So let's see, where's the 38 or 65? Right.
It's testing support here. So let's see if we're gonna come down and retest that support, creating that double bottom down there. Tesla is there already, testing that support, making a triple bottom right now. Holding, holding support. But it's trying to break over the flag. Our GTI is coming up to resistance here. You want to push through. Beautiful short on our GTI and beautiful long, actually. Very nice. If anybody took this trade, you guys were in it. I know you were. Well done. I'll keep an eye on this resistance you are coming up to. I guess there's not going to be any earnings tonight, Friday. So we'll have to wait for the next week again. But beautiful earnings plays we did throughout the week with what we were wanting to trade on push and pulls on the different tickers before the earnings came out, just like we did with AVGO last night. Right now we are holding here. Our GTI is having issues breaking over that resistance. Tesla is making this triple bottom. So let's see if we're gonna get a curl. Right now there is nothing, no curl yet. SPY's also holding here and flagging. I wish that we could get this SPY down here, create that double bottom would be just better. But right now it's trying to hold. Yeah, I would prefer this one to come a little bit lower down. Just like AVGO is doing right now with the pull of that resistance line it came up to on AVGO. So let me show you this AVGO if anybody is trying to break under and start pulling again, right? Do not let it let a green trade turn red on you, all right? Don't. Our GTI is retesting resistance. Breaking over the flag hero, at least trying to on SPY for an upside move. Tesla is coming up and retesting resistance as well. Want to see a break over resistance, all right? So we can push it higher. What we don't want to see is choppy trades right now. This up and down between support and resistance lines. We don't want to see that, right? Remember yesterday we had the same kind of things going on, right? Between support and resistance, they were playing ping pong for a long time. Any questions, anybody? Any plans for the weekend, anybody? What are your plans? Hmm. Oh, you're gonna be studying then, Malik, huh? Yeah. I mean, if you wanna be an investor and invest, then you definitely need to dig deeper in the information of the company. Otherwise, I mean, that's the only way to do it. The only way for a long term hold, right? Yeah. All right. So right now we are playing ping pong on Tesla. And regarding this thing with peace and stuff like this, with Europe and war and stuff like this, I posted it up here, all the way up there. I posted the. Um, I- do you guys know who Colonel Daniel L. Davis is? I posted the link up there. Colonel Daniel Davis. It says there. You can hear it. I mean, it's quite good. It's good video, man. Called Europe Seeks War with Russia, not Peace. Crazy what's happening. Anyway, Tesla right now we are just playing ping pong at the moment. Same thing goes for Nvidia, Mr. Coin, SMCI, PLTR. So this is where you are gonna get chopped up, right? And you are going long, it's pulling. You are going short, it's pushing. So this is where a lot of people are giving back money to the market, right? All your hard earned. So be careful now. We are holding on SPY. We are not breaking down, but we are not getting an upside move right now. It's not what we are seeing. We are flagging and holding, nothing else right now. Need to give us that buyers to come in, break over the resistance so you can push it, right? Mhm. Shh, shh, shh. Right now, we are still waiting for to see if we're gonna get a direction on the market. We're gonna break under that support so we can pull it deeper, right? You're just gonna move your stops up. That's what you are in right now. If you are shorting from up there, your stops or whatever is left of your trade, manage your stops, all right? Hmm. All right, guys, we got the pull on Tesla on SPY coming down to that double bottom here. Let's see if it wants to hold that support. We are still a little bit on the heavy side, but definitely it's a place where you need to take some profit off. All right, at the support level, leave some on the table and see if we can pull it deeper. But right now we are trying to hold. Tesla, my next support is it's a little bit lower here. On Tesla. We're gonna get all the way down here on Tesla. My next support is at the 254.95 area. It's my next level of support here on Tesla. Don't let it break over your resistance, all right? You wanna get a pull, stay on it. Yeah, it's also coming down and wants to retest that double bottom down here. Tesla almost there. Closer and closer to the next level of support here on Tesla. Guys, are you still holding your shorts? Are you taking things down? Thanks, Kajura. So, mhm, got a nice double bottom on Nvidia. Definitely keep an eye on it. SPY is still coming down, broke on the support. So next level of support on SPY would be all the way down here. All right, this purple line down here. But so let's see. All right, don't let it curl on you. We're still quite away from that next support level on SPY. Try to make a little bit of a bounce here. Tesla. Same thing goes for SPY. Nvidia the same. All right, so Tesla's hitting that next support here. Take some profit off. Hope you guys are enjoying all this short and how we are trading this short right now. All right. how we are staying in the trade and taking the whole chicken out of it. You know? So Nvidia hitting the double bottom right now. But you are definitely coming down to a good support area here, all right? Good support for a bounce. So this is where you need to be a little bit more cautious. That's why we said take some profit off, all right? This is an important area both for Nvidia and for Tesla right now. I hope you guys understand how we are trading and how you are staying in your trade, right? Getting the whole chicken out of the trade, not just the left wing or the right thigh, out of the whole trade that we are doing right now with Tesla, with Nvidia, right? Or any of the other tickers, it doesn't really matter. As long as you stay in the trade, it's really, really important. You are not cutting your winners. You are letting your winners develop. You are cutting your losers. Those are the ones you need to cut very, very fast, all right? Not your winners. So give it a couple of more minutes and see if we're going to hold that support area here. For an upside move, we need to get that curl going. So what's your Nvidia, your Tesla, your SMCI, another one that's making a double bottom. Let's see what else. Your Reddit. Another one that's making a double bottom. Let's pop on Nvidia here. If you guys have any questions, anything you guys want to talk about? So let's see if we're gonna get a curl. The curl is not happening yet. Right now we are just making a base, right? Just a base. By still not giving us any kind of a curl. We need to get that SPY to turn around, break over that resistance there, so we can get the whole market to push, right? Otherwise, it's not gonna happen anything. So just be patient. And most of all, psychologically, you cannot be just getting afraid. Oh, it's gonna turn, it's gonna turn, it's gonna push. I better get out of my trade, right? Don't do that, right? Relax, read the chart. That's the most important thing. We are not getting anywhere near a curl yet, nowhere near yet. So we need to be patient. So if you're shorting, you're still holding and still taking things down, right? You're taking profit along the way. Don't get out of your trade yet. But that we are in a very good support, both on Tesla and on Nvidia right now. We are, all right? But that doesn't mean anything. If we're gonna break under and start pulling even deeper, means nothing, right? Support and resistance lines are there to be broken, not to hold. If we were holding support and resistances, we would be playing ping pong all day long between two lines. Kajora, Dina, I get it. All right, Dina, good. Yeah, just be patient, Dina. Just be patient. Just a little bit longer, Dina. A little bit longer. Couple of minutes. Kajora, you in here? Just be more vigilant right now. Be more awake of what the stock is going to do if we're going to get a curl, all right? If you are shorting, you need to prepare. Do not let it break over your resistance. But have that SPY. SPY is just a breath away now from the next level of support. Just a little bit lower. Do we have to get all the way down there? We don't have to. We don't have to. All right. Can easily stop here and give you that curl on SPY for an upside move. Take out that resistance and push, right? Nvidia coming down to the next level of support. So do you see how just because we had a double bottom on Nvidia, it matters nothing, right? The only thing that matters is you gotta be watching it. We are making a double bottom. We are making a double top. It means absolutely nothing if the stock is just gonna pull through it, right? But it's a place where you need to be aware of. You need to take care of it. That's what it. All right. Yeah, Kajura. I was just talking about all these things right now. But Kajura, if you want to hear this thing, what we were talking about before with Europe, here's a good link for you. All right, guys, my SPY is hitting that support right now. All right. The problem is when I'm zooming in, it disappears. When I'm zooming out, it appears. So you are hitting that support line right now. This purple line, if I zoom in, it disappears the line, but we are there right now. All right. So be cautious now on SPY. We are hitting that support. So let me zoom in here so you better can see it close by what SPY is gonna do. So let me put a line here because this purple line is disappearing, guys. So let me put the line in place. This is the line, the purple line. I'm just putting another line on top of it so you better can see it. All right. So you're hitting the next support here on SPY. That's Kajura. So right now you're gonna be watching your resistance, your flags, all of the things, right? Spice is making a little bit of a pop here, still not breaking over that trend line. That's your first signal, is to break above that resistance trend line here and take it up to the next resistance and see if you can break through that resistance up there. RGTI, another one that is flagging here. It is trying. RGTI. Goes Nvidia coming up to the first resistance here. Any questions, anybody? Anything you guys want to talk about? As long as the stock doesn't tell you, get out of your trade, get out of the whatever direction you're in, and you are still holding, right? Still holding. Just because we are getting a little bit of a pop, a little bit of the stock market is breathing here a little bit, a lot of people are getting shaken out because they're afraid